My name is Yurina Shin. I'm from Korea, and I came here. I came to the United States about six years ago, um, and I studied film scoring at NYU. But before then, I worked as a music producer and composer in Korea, and then I studied about classical composition. After the graduation, I'm working as a composer, and I still live in New York. I started working as a composer, let's see, probably 15 years ago. But before then, so my whole time I played the piano. But while I was attending college, I played the keyboard with a college rock band. And then I was getting interested in composing music, and that's when I started study by myself for composition, and I worked after maybe like a year, and that's when I started composing. I studied music. I studied piano performance, but I never studied composition. Even though I worked as a composer, I wanted to study more like a classical, the music composition theory, so I can broaden my study. So that's why I came here to study music composition, but was not really needed to study. But I wanted to do I wanted to have a deeper knowledge about the composition. Yeah, it was very tough, but only just because that I was coming from a different country. But this field, all the working as a composer in New York is tough, because there are so many composers here. They're all from the different regions, different countries. So the most tough part is not just because I'm a foreigner, but just the field of music is very tough. Especially we are not hired by the company, and we work 9 to 5. We just have to work for ourselves, try to find the gigs and projects by ourselves. 1998, I got to have a chance to write music for singers, and they're they were working for their first album, and then I got the job for as a music producer. So that's the time that I got paid professionally to promote ourselves. We have a group of people who working in the music field, and we work together. So they are sound engineer, sound mixer, and musicians and composer. So we were all work together, and we could meet a manager or entertainment company. So they listened to our music and music production, and then they liked me, they liked us, so we started work. First of all, I have to get an idea for the scene. Each scene has emotional background. Even though the story the scene doesn't show any story, or doesn't there's not much things going on, but there should be emotion. So I have to find the emotion first. So that gives a clue for me to how much emotional melody I have to put in that scene. That decided how much instrumentation does it needs for the scene. So I start from there. Wow, I like all of my works. It's hard to pick one, but each one has a different mood, different feeling, different style. So as I'm working for films and video and TVs, my music is not just pop tunes or classical. It includes everything. So, but my favorite one is the one that I write while I was at NYU, because at the time I had so much trouble to live my life here because I didn't have enough money, and also I couldn't work because I had to focus on my studying, and also I was separate from my family and I had to work. There are so much things that I had to get over at the time. And then there was an assignment, even though it was just an assignment, I wanted to write music, something that expressed my emotions at the time. So I wrote how can I say, 5 instruments, small ensemble, and I love that music. They can find my work at my website. You can hear some of my music there.
And what's your website?
www.yurinaS.com. Is it clear?
Say it again.
Okay. Should I spell it?
Yeah, please.
Okay. www. That's so funny. I said Korea. That's so funny. www.yurinas.com.